What's up, guys? Mason the Brock Henderson here. This is NCIS Season 13. Still blows my mind. Episode 23, Dead Letter. So this is the next to last episode before, next to last episode of the season, the last episode before the season finale, the next to last episode of Michael Weatherly's career on NCIS. That kind of blows my mind just a little bit. I mean, through all this time, we're actually about to lose. Sad. Somehow just a little bit more sad than losing Derek Morgan, Shamar Moore on Criminal Minds. Just a little bit. Anyway. So this is the continuation of the whole Jacob something Scott? So, anyway, the MI6 rogue agent going around killing a bunch of people. Plot twist, he's not actually killing anyone. It turns out to be Trent Court, who we've been seeing the entire season, and somehow just now realizing, oh wait, he's actually a bad guy. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that twist. When they were saying there's an inside man, I'm thinking, okay, a lot of people it could be. And then Trent Court pops up in this episode, I'm thinking, could be him, and then it turns out that he's actually the one behind it all. I'm like, okay then, well now we get it. Okay. It just, I don't know, I feel like they could have done it a little bit better if there had been a bit more setup this season for this ending. But there really wasn't. We just got introduced to this case 2 episodes ago, and it just came so fast that now all of a sudden out of nowhere Trent Court's in the episode, and then we find out that he's the bad guy, and then we find out that he had a guy that he was paying to get information for him and all of this stuff, and all of a sudden this MI6 guy is looking for Ziva David. She's apparently got information that her father had, and she's staying at this place out in Israel, and then all of a sudden at the end of the episode it's like, oh, that place is now on fire. Yeah, I don't know, it felt a little bit rushed at times. It felt like some of the information was just sort of thrown in there for the point of the story, and yet somehow it's still entertaining. Somehow I'm still enjoying it. There are a few moments that just really stood out to me. Just really good moments. First of all, Fornell's daughter is just the perfect combination of Fornell and I can't remember Fornell and Gibbs' ex-wife's name at this moment, but she's just the perfect combination of the two. When she's talking to that doctor, and he's just like, my father would never do this. You need to make sure you revive him. You can't just do this no resuscitation. It was the perfect combination of the two. Just like stubborn, standing her ground, not let anybody move her. It was perfect. Brilliant, brilliant. This girl can act. I love it. But anyway, so that was a good scene. The scene with her talking to Fornell whenever he's in the coma, and she's like threatening to give him a pedicure if he doesn't wake up. Of course, at the same time, it's kind of a bit coincidental that just as she's deciding to do this, oh, he wakes up. But it's a bit funny too. But then there are also a couple good moments with the team itself. You've always got humor when it comes to the team, but there are some good quality moments where you just feel like, yeah, they've got this under control. I don't know how to describe it, but they are just a really well-oiled team to the point where Gibbs doesn't even have to tell them most of the time. They just know. They're just like, okay, let's go do this. I know what to do now. And it's a very good episode to show that. Especially because Fornell is now in the hospital. You've got this new FBI lady coming in. It's just like, who are you? And yet, things still keep running smoothly. Still some good scenes with Abby. Still some good scenes with Ducky. It's funny how, even though the story in this episode, like I said, felt a bit rushed, felt a bit like, whoa, slow down, too much information, too many characters thrown at me, way too soon. Let's calm down a moment, take a breath. Somehow, it's still good. And after 13 seasons, they still can manage to be enjoyable, be entertaining. That's incredible to me. Even Criminal Minds is in its 11th season. And even it has had some down moments in the past 2 seasons. 10 and 11, 10 in my opinion was their worst season. 11 picked it up a bit, but still not as good as some of the first, 7 seasons, I would say. So it's really dropped off. Bones has completely lost the plot, and it's in its 11th season. NCIS is season 13, and still just delivering quality episodes, still delivering good plots, still keeping me entertained. I want to tune in. After last week, I really wanted to tune in and be like, what happened to Fornell? What's going to happen next? The fact that Michael Weatherly is leaving the show, I wish we didn't know that because now next week, if something happens to DiNozzo or if he leaves the team, it's going to be less shocking, I guess. But anyway, but yeah, the fact that they can still manage to capture my attention, still manage to keep me coming back week after week. And I don't know how the season's going to end. I don't know if it's going to end on a cliffhanger. I don't know if it's going to end with them wrapping up the case and that's it. It got renewed for 2 more seasons, so they could have something planned. But, I mean, that's what I love about this. I don't know what to expect. They have so many different routes, whatever you want to say. I've been saying routes a lot, and I just recently I've gone and watched a couple videos. I'm like, I'm saying route. It's a route, not route. Anyway, you've got so many routes they can take, so many pathways, storylines that they've set up well that I don't know where they're going to go. And that kind of excites me. I want to see what they're going to do next. Where are they going to take these characters? What's going to happen after DiNozzo leaves? Are you going to bring in a new Proby? All that stuff just brings me so much excitement and joy. And yeah, I'm excited that they got renewed for 2 more seasons because I would love to see the show continue on and just see what else they can do. See if they can step it up even more. It's exciting to think about. So those are my thoughts on this episode. I know I focused a little bit more on NCIS, the show in general, than this episode in particular. But overall, this episode can be described by most of the other reviews I've done of other episodes. There's some rushed moments. There were a few moments where I got lost for a second, but overall, still enjoyable, still good jokes, still good humor, and I'm excited for the finale. They've set up the finale very well, and now I want to see what's going to happen next. So, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. If there's anything specifically you want to discuss, let me know. We can talk about it. Leave a like and subscribe for more NCIS, and I will see you at the next review. Peace out.